Pisces, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late December 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in energy and see what's happening for the lovely Piscean people. Hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going here. My guide, spirit team, talk to me. What do you got for us Pisceans? What do you got for Pisces gang? Energies, messages, insights, and yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself, and then at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Pisces in late December. We're getting very close to the new year. We're in the holiday spirit. I hope you are too. Let's get it going here for Pisces gang. My gods, what is happening? What is the vibe? What's the energy swirling around? There we go. Beautiful. We're starting off good. I could definitely say that. And this is the Empress Energy. So even if we do have some challenges within the tarot portion itself, to me, this is very much a silver lining. I love whenever this card shows up at the beginning of any signs reading. So that is good to me. It's like nurturing, loving, caring, abundant, really nice. Now, before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the December subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. And also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about this card a little further in depth. So you see this beautiful image here. We have this divine feminine figure there. She is amidst all the trees and the plants and the animals. She has the tree of life on her back. So to me, this is a lot of imagery that we see in the Empress Tarot card itself. So I just link those two together. Now for some Pisces, I know, certain parts of the world this time of year could be a little frigid out there, but there could be something about a connection to nature or needing to refresh your energy, which could be good with this card. But aside from that, this is a card of blessings, abundance. The cup runneth over. It's a very fertile type of energy. Now, for some Pisces out there, there could be something in connection to a mother figure or motherhood in general when this card shows up. But to me, it's all good signals. It's all good signs. Now, the challenge with Empress Energy, yeah, we could say, oh, well, maybe it's a stubborn energy. Maybe it's something that's not changing too quick or not changing too much. But to me, I'm getting like all positives here. So be optimistic about something because the energy is very supportive. So we're just going to leave it at that. Let's get into tarot. And yeah, I always say the first card here doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. So let's get you 3 tarot cards in the upright. Then we'll get into that intuitive juiciness. Let's see. What do we got for Pisces gang in late December? And yeah, while we get this deck shuffled up and ready to go, let's talk about last week's reading. We had some good vibes last week as well. The reading was titled An Unexpected Win. And I always say wins come in all different shapes and sizes. Sometimes it's monetarily, sometimes it's interpersonal relationships. It could be a whole bunch of different things. But the main vibe I was picking up is either something going better than you thought it would, or something improving rapidly, very quick. Now, that's nice, especially since we have the Empress here in position number 1 in this reading. But, as you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you. Let's see what we have this week. Let's get it going. 3 cards to start for Pisces gang. What's happening in late December as we get ready for the new year? What's happening? Please. Guide, Spirit team. Thank you. Wow. Wheel of Fortune, position number 1. Talk about 4-leaf clover, lucky charm. So it's like we're picking up exactly where we left off last week, if not even better. So I feel like already, I don't want to get too overly amped up about it yet. There's still a lot of reading to go. But with the Empress Energy, now that, I'm like, whoa, okay. Could it be one of these readings? It might just be. We have the 8 of Pentacles in position number 2. Really, really nice. Let's get one more. I'm feeling very optimistic about this, my good friends. Let's get one more card. What do we got for Pisces gang? Thank you. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so we're not really slowing down. I've been seeing tons of Pentacle energy in the water signs this week, and that's okay. I feel like, you know what, let's just go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get into the juicy intuitive stuff. But at first glance, I was about to start getting into my whole spiel about the elements because I feel like that's very important. But once again, very earth heavy with the Pentacles. And as I was just mentioning, for Pisces, that's a good thing because water and earth usually mix together well. It's a complementary element for Pisces gang. So I love all these Pentacles. Now, there could be a big focus on money, business, finances, work, career, any of the material things when we have a lot of earthy energy, even in the home and family. So it does kind of make sense. And the fact that we have this Wheel of Fortune, we have this card of effort, and we have a card of rewards, it's like we're looking really, really good. So we still have to clarify, of course. You know how sometimes in a reading it could take a left when we clarify, but I am very much cautiously optimistic here. Position number one, let's go through piece by piece. The Wheel of Fortune, one of my favorite cards in the whole entire deck. To me, it's the Four-Leaf Clover of the tarot deck. It's a Jupiter energy. It's expansive. It's lucky. So for a lot of Pisces out there, you might catch a lucky break. You might catch a lucky shift or a lucky change where it's like luck is on your side. Something's going to bounce your way. Really nice. Now, it doesn't just deal with that. This energy does speak about karmic things, karmic cycles, beginnings, endings, and it's a very fast, rapid moving energy. Whereas the World card has a lot of similar archetypes. It's slow and thorough. This one is very fast, rapid, sudden, explosive. We could use all those terms when it comes to this. And the Wheel of Fortune could represent change. I will also say this, for some Pisces out there, you might be a little bit more of a daredevil than you normally are, more willing to take risks or try different things or just try your luck. I like it. I feel like it's okay. I mean, just the fact, I can say the fact that it's, a little more unpredictable could be the big caution there. It's just very fast moving, but that doesn't mess with the reading because we have so much earth. Moving to the center, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Different, definitely different, but it is a good results-driven type of energy. The Eight of Pentacles, we see that dude there. He's on the workbench. He's working. He's chiseling away at all those pentacles. This is an artistic, creative energy. So it's artisanal. It's somebody that's really building something very detail-oriented. This can speak about work and career, how we earn money, how we live, pretty much. It's a nice card. But it can deal with relationships too. When we talk about relationships, it could be wanting to put effort into something, wanting to put your energy into someone or some sort of connection. There are challenges here with this card, of course, but I want to give a few more positives. This could represent fixing things, mending bridges, making things right. It's all about the effort one puts in, but where it comes to the challenge, it could represent doing a little too much, putting a little too much effort in, needing to balance that out. And sometimes, worst case scenario, this could be someone wasting their energy. I'm not going to go there just yet because I'm not quite feeling that, but we'll see. We'll see when we clarify. Now, on to the back end, we're keeping it in numerical order. We go from the Eight of Pentacles right into the Nine. So this guy's working hard, chipping away at things. This is the reward, right into the Nine of Pentacles. This is a very stable, abundant card. Shares a lot of similarities with this Empress type vibe because this is also cups runneth over. We see this lady, she's chilling in a garden surrounded by all these pentacles that she's made. I like it, and to me, it is a huge card of material abundance and just getting the outcomes that you want. So again, we're seeing wins and victories. It's really a beautiful, stable card. Now, it can be independence too. It could be someone that's like feeling very independent or doing something on their own for sure. It's not bad in that sense, but where we get to the challenge with this Nine of Pentacles can be a little stubborn, right? Like it's not a fast mover. So it's like we have very fast moving energy up here. We have slow and thorough on the back end, and sometimes it could be someone being stubborn, sometimes it could be things sticking around for a long time, but I don't want to go the negative route here. So I want to dive deeper on all of it. Let's do it. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here. What do we got for Pisces, gang? What is happening? Please. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that wheel. Oh, and yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Pisces, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, wheel time. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is the wheel in the mix? Thank you. Emperor, beautiful. I mean, I really like this energy. That's the energy of your zodiacal neighbor. That's big Aries energy. The Emperor talks about, being in charge, calling the shots, controlling one's way through life, or just controlling an outcome. So the fact that it's in the upright is really positive to me. Now, I will say this for some Pisces out there. in the coming days and weeks, you might appear very good to people in places of authority. That's just a little side message for some of you. But when I see the Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor, it's like, okay, people in places of authority could take an extra liking to you. That's just a little side message. But I like this Emperor. I feel like it's nice. It's Aries energy. It's about moving forward. So I do feel for a lot of Pisces, there could be situations that are shifting, changing, all that good stuff in a positive sense. But the energy's starting to move. It's really starting to move, and I don't feel like it's anything that's uncontrollable. That's the thing, because the Emperor does represent controlling the situation, controlling outcomes. When I see it underneath this wheel, it's like, yeah, Pisces, you got it. You got it. Even if you don't think you do, even if you're not super confident, it's like, you're good. So again, beautiful omen here on the front end. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, we're going to keep it moving. I feel like we don't need to get too detailed. There's nothing concerning popping out here. But obviously with the Wheel of Fortune, yes, we could still be seeing some karmic things later in the reading. And it could just be about change, like making changes in your life, in your schedule. It could be various things. Now could be a great time to implement that or implement the change, because you could see the results suddenly, right? So it could be sudden changes, but I see you adapting very well. Let's go in on that Eight of Pentacles. Let's see what that Eight of Pentacles has to say. I'm just going to keep it going here. What do we got for Pisces with that Eight of Pentacles? Thank you. Okay. Very diligent. We have the Hermit in the upright underneath this Eight of Pentacles, someone being very, very focused. Now, I do feel for a lot of Pisces out there, there should be a task or something that you need to like hyper focus on, that you should be hyper focusing on. Now, I know Pisces are going through a lot of different things. You know, some people may be watching this for relationships. Some people, it might be career. You probably already intuitively know what I'm talking about. When I see the Eight of Pentacles with the Hermit, it's like, stay focused, put your head down, put a lot of hard work into this. Like when we go from the Emperor to this, it's like, if you put the effort in, you will not be stopped. It's like giving me that type of vibe. Now, the Hermit does connect to Virgo. So when I see it here, yeah, this could be a retracted, pulled back energy. But to me, it's just someone minding their own business, doing their own thing at this point here with the Eight of Pentacles. I mean, man, watch out for feelings of isolation and stuff like that if we were to go worst case scenario. But yeah, when I see this alignment here in the center, spirits like Pisces, you already know what you should be focusing on right now. Don't spread yourself too thin. Don't try to work on too many things at once. Just like focus on one thing, make it your priority, and you can get the results you want. You can. So we're just going to keep it moving. These messages are coming out very simple, straightforward this week, which is, it's different because usually with our Pisces readings, we get a lot of layers, a lot of twists and turns. To me, it's just very, no, this is the way, this is the way, this is the way. So let's go in on that Nine of Pentacles and we'll do our recap. So why is that 9 here? Why is the 9 in the mix, please? Five of Cups in reverse. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm moving forward in a very positive way. Now, if the Five of Cups was in the upright, I'd be a little concerned because it's like, oh, this could be someone feeling stuck or feeling like they're treading water or feeling like they're not moving forward. But the energy is. That's the thing. The energy is changing in a very positive way, which I really like. Now, the Five of Cups, that's the River of Tears. So the fact that it's in reverse is just super positive. We mix the water and earth. Again, I feel for a lot of Pisces, there's energy all over this of change, of course, but also wins, victories, getting a result that you really want. So it's more about how you focus your energy in this time, because you can and will get the result you want. These are very positive omens, and to me, this is energetic support from spirit. So this reading is more of like encouragement for a lot of Pisces than anything, regardless of what you're going through. This is a huge spread of encouragement, and just know that for the Pisces collective, even those cross-watching, there's a supportive energy around, which is really nice, because sometimes, you know, energy, it waxes and wanes. Sometimes energy is more supportive, sometimes it feels like you're fighting against the tide. I think right now the energy is very much supportive, okay, but it's moving at a nice pace. That's the thing that I really love about this. So again, we're not going to overcomplicate this either, so let's just go through. We're going to do a quick recap, then we'll get into the shadow card. The readings are just very straightforward for you this week, but it's nice. Position number 1 before the shadow card. We're starting here with the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful, with the Emperor. So whatever changes do come in, whatever changes you might be experiencing, like it's Spirit saying, hey, you got this, you got it under control. This is a very adaptable energy. So whatever's happening, whatever happens, whatever comes in, it's like you're going to roll with those punches. You're going to be all right. I did say, for a little side message for some Pisces, yeah, this could represent, people in authority taking an extra liking to you, or you looking more favorable to people in places of authority. But aside from that, when I see this linkage of energy, it can speak about changes, sudden changes, but you being okay with it. Moving to the center, we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Hermit. At this time, at this moment, now is a great time to start working towards things, start implementing changes, but Spirit would kind of like you to hyper focus on one area. Now, I know in life sometimes we focus on this, we focus on that, and of course you got to focus on other things in day-to-day life. But when it comes to big things that are taking up your mind, taking up your emotions, Spirit wants you to like really hyper focus on one thing, because then you're going to get the best results here. Okay, so like get the head down and just keep pushing. Moving to the back end, this is where we see the blessings start to roll in. We have the Nine of Pentacles with the Five of Cups in reverse. There's our result. There's this, like, I don't want to use the word happy ending, but that's kind of what it's like to me here on the back end. It's the win, it's the victory, it's that positive change. So I was speaking a lot about feeling like there's a lot of energetic support here. Okay, so even if you're cross-watching for Pisces, it all depends on the stuff going on, but there's supportive energy as opposed to fighting against the tide. So, I mean, get that head down and start moving towards something. So yeah, please take a screenshot if you want to look at it further. Let's see what's in the shadows. And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge. They could be a good thing. So let's get you one out here now. Oh, and yes, if you made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. It's a beautiful way to support the channel. I have much love for all my channel members. Okay, let's get this shadow card going. Why is it here for Pisces? What's in the shadows for my good friends? Nice positive reading this week, my friends. Okay, this makes sense. I've been seeing this speckled throughout a few different readings this week. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is a very charitable type of energy. It's a giving energy. It does have little reminiscent shades to the Eight of Pentacles there. Now, this card can also represent balance, fairness, things like that, like situations where it's like, all right, are you giving an equality to someone else, or are you both giving to something equal? It's like give and take, right? But aside from that, this is one of my cards of like gift giving, receiving, but also assistance and help. So when I see this as a shadow card, it tells me like, all right, Pisces, if you're going through anything where you feel like you need assistance or you need a second opinion, don't be afraid to ask for it. And I would not be shocked for a lot of Pisces if there's someone you're connected to that may be seeking your assistance in this time. So don't be surprised if you get a text or phone call asking for you to lend a hand with something when I see this card. But I like it. I like the Six of Pentacles. It's nice. It's balanced as long as everything's fair. Okay, so I guess, I mean, that's something we could really implement in many different areas of life, right? So we'll get that down right there, my good friends, Pisces. That's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the December subscriber surprise. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can check out my digital calendar and book one at my website, mastermetaphysics.com. But for the December subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 3 copies of one of my favorite decks, the Everyday Witches Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, what do you want Santa Claus to bring you this year for Christmas? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.